Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lee. This is Reef Explained. On today's episode is going to be on dosing your reef tank and some of the things that a lot of hobbyists feel that it's quite daunting personally. So when you start up a reef tank, you can do water changes to replace those elements that are lost, and you can do them weekly, fortnightly or monthly, and some people after a while may not even need to do water changes because they are dosing these elements quite well. The main thing to take away from this is just what I'm using currently, and it's there's no right way of this, but it's just some tips and tricks, what I've learned, and it's helped me. So I'm currently using this product here. This is not endorsed. This is Aqua KH buffer, alkalinity. It's in a powder format, and obviously what you're going to do is you're going to mix this up in some RO water and then put it in your dosing containers for your dosing pump to dose this into your tank regularly, so that you're not losing this element and it's not having major swings in the tank. So my alkalinity stays at between 9.1 and it drops in the evening. It may drop a bit lower than that to around 8.9, but that's where my alkalinity sits in. My calcium is a little bit high. It's between 460 and 480. I'm also dosing Aqua calcium. These are this powder format. It's kind of like these kind of hard calcium beads. And again, you'd mix this up in RO water and then put it into your dosing container, and then it will just dose it whatever program that you've specified for that. Magnesium I'm dosing currently by hand, and it's a liquid format. Again, not endorsed, but this is a great product. This is Reef Flowers magnesium. This is 3 liters, and this is around, I think, 30 pounds. It's got a measurement on here as well, how much you've got left, so you can see. It's a really good product. My magnesium sitting between 1250 and 1280. I'm trying to keep it steady around 1280, and I'm currently dosing around 40 millimeters a week in one sitting. You can't do any more than 50. They recommend not to do that, so I try to keep it less than the recommended dosage, so it's around 40, and that seems to be doing the job for me at the moment. But I may switch to a doser for magnesium and probably go with the Aqua powder for magnesium as well, because I've had such good kind of luck with this and it's doing the job that I needed to do. Then that's perfect for me. The other thing you're going to need is some scales. So I weigh out the powder and in a kind of a cup, and then obviously put that in. So currently the KH is it says on the back, I believe, but I'm doing 80 grams per 1 litre of RO water. I will mix that up in a water container, such as just like an Evian bottle. I've marked this up KH at 80 grams, so I know this is for this only. I'll mix this up over 12 hours, so just shake it a few times, leave it to dissolve, make sure it's clear, and then pour this into my dosing container. The same with the calcium. The calcium, though, is 50 grams per 1 litre, or 1000 millimeters. And then I'll mix this up in another container marked calcium 50 grams, and then pour that in the next day into my dosing container. My dosing pumps, I'm currently using TMC Easy Dose. Really, it's because I know TMC as a product. They're really good. They're reliable. They're quite on the cheaper side. And this tank, some things I had to budget for that I didn't budget at the beginning. I, for some reason, probably think I didn't need a doser. And then I realized that my LPS, if you've got SPS, then you may use faster, but these were using quite a lot of alkalinity and calcium. So I realized that I had to add a doser. And that was really simple. So you buy the doser, you'll get the dosing lines. You'll need to buy a dosing clip that goes onto your sump, or if you're dosing it straight into the tank, and dose it into a high flow area. when you've clicked the lines on, obviously set the program up, make sure you've tested it, and also configure your dosing, your doser and your dosing lines to make sure that you have measured the right amount. So if it's 10 millimeters, use a vial that's 10 millimeters and make sure that that is the correct. This comes with the TMC Easy Dose. It's 10 millimeters, and they recommend you should calibrate the lines every month, which I do. I just put my calendar on my phone. It just reminds me, just in case, because a few months back it wasn't dosing 10 millimeters, it was dosing 13, and my alkalinity had a major swing of 9.1 to 10.8 or something, 10.9. And I lost a couple of pieces of coral due to that, and I didn't panic, just managed to bring it down slowly. Just turn off the doser, let the system work itself out. You can do a small water change, but don't do anything drastic, and then it will slowly get its way back down. But it took me forever to work out what had happened and to get the levels back to where they should have been. The dosing containers, I'll just show you. I'm just going to swing you around and show you this. So these are my dosing containers. Mark them up, KH, calcium, and this is for magnesium when I go to use it. At the moment, the third one is not being used because I'm manually dosing. This is from Red Starfish. I bought it, it's the company, I believe. It's a great little product. It's got the little lids, they come off. You've got the dosing lines, they go all the way down to the bottom in there. They're all marked up, so midway, sorry, I'll just zoom out. Midway is 1 litre, and that's what I'm using at the moment. That's enough. The dosing lines, I've changed them out for the Redsea dosing kit. Redsea dosing lines, different colours, they're pretty cool. And then the Redsea clip, which just upgraded. It's really good. It's got like a soft inner bit, so it's not going to damage your tank. It's got a little nozzle bit you can tighten up and loosen. It's got these clips that go in. You've got another clip here to hold the cabling, and you can put these throughout. And then just the TMC Easy Dose, which I've shared before. Really good and really simple. There's a video online for it, and it's just dosing 1 and 2 pumps, but great product. There's not really a lot more I can say about it. The dosing lines, if you're not aware of this and if you're setting this up for the first time, is to make sure that they're in a higher place, in a high flow area, and that when you turn off your return pump, for instance here, this is where my line, I've marked it up, it's maximum, so it will finish here. It never touches the dosing lines, just in case, preventing from back siphoning, so the water doesn't back siphon down into here and cause a massive spillage everywhere of water. That would be a nightmare, especially seeing all the cables in here. Everything's off the floor as such against the back wall, and I have put this piece of perspex in. It's like a flexiglass. I just put this in to cover up some of those controllers, temperature controller and the MP10, so that it's safer this way, because hose did come off once when I was doing some maintenance, and luckily it splashed straight on here and went down, didn't go over to this side. So I was very lucky. But that's it for today, guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe. If you don't like it, put a thumbs down. It helps as well, just so I know if I need to keep doing these videos, or if you like the content at all. Let me know in the feedback what you're dosing, what dosing pumps would you recommend. I'm thinking about the new Redsea one, but I don't know if I need to. I can just buy a single doser, maybe a D&D, and just hook up the magnesium, so that I don't have to keep doing this by hand. Let me know why you think the magnesium is fluctuating and it won't stay. Is it just because my corals are uptaking it faster than I'm manually dosing? I'm really not sure, but if you can give me some advice, that would be great, because we're all here to help each other out, and we're all learning every day new things. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you, bye.